It's your boy, TSK, nigga. The Smoking Knick. And I'm La Owens, nigga. And we back in this bitch, nigga. And I got my favorite brothers with me, nigga. My nigga Easy Gezus, my homeboy Shaw Legacy, and you can't see him, nigga. He the inconspirator, nigga. My nigga Big Unk in the back. You feel me? So we lit. And yeah, we was gonna start on this because I really wanted to touch on this. You know what I mean? I really wanted to talk about this because I thought this was important. You feel me? The Kyrie Andrew Wiggins situation. You know, it's been a hot topic the past couple of days. Even though they breezed past it, it's really a hot topic. You feel me? Like they go kind of hard on you with their opinions. Like, oh, you should do this. Like they, you know what I mean? They damn near hammer your head off about it. You feel me? And I just wanted to know how y'all brothers feel about this situation. And we're going to start with you, Easy. Like, how do you feel about Kyrie and Andrew Wiggins not wanting to take, you know what? Don't say it, but you know what it is.
Yeah. Honestly, like I had said to you earlier, it really is their decision. If they don't want to do it, I support that. But let me just be clear, I got mines for what you're talking about. But $400,000 a game is kind of harsh. Not as well as do it, right? LeBron getting it.
But you can't live your life based on what other people doing, right?
Say that last part again.
I said you really can't live your life based off what other people doing, you know?
That was a little joke I threw in there.
I know, I
yeah, you know,
that nigga's a professional athlete. He been working out his whole fucking life. You feel me? He been playing
basketball. He can do it, then it might be all right.
For at least 30 years, 40 years of his, at least like 30 years of his life. So, you know, start playing basketball at like 7, 8, nigga. You actually get good at like 14 to 15. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Nigga, come on, bro.
I heard he spent like $2 million a year on his body.
Playing basketball for like at least 30 years. Other than that, LeBron. You know what I mean? So him taking his COVID vaccine, bro, he's more healthier than most because he's been an athlete most of his life for sure.
Yeah, he take his body serious. $2 million a year, man, that's a lot of money.
Him taking his body serious. I'm not even gonna get into it because
so you know he ain't gonna put nothing in his body that you know that's not
those people that spend money smoke around it. Why you think they get nutritionists? And
Braun ain't got that shit, man.
Hold on. Let me finish, y'all. I ain't trying to get nobody. Let me finish. But he said he got it. And that was another thing. This nigga said they got something don't mean they did neither. Just because
that's cat, man. It's politics, man. Politics as usual.
Fact, bro.
He said he got it though. So I'm just saying, you know, he's an icon. A lot of people look up to him.
It's almost like
what's LeBron gonna do? What is LeBron gonna do? And if he got it, then a lot of people gonna open up to that.
It's almost like when you watch a movie, right? And a person has a dying scene, but you don't see their dead body at the end of the scene. You know they coming back. Right?
After a while,
all of us, yeah. You don't see their body, nigga, then you know, oh damn, they're coming back.
Jason,
like,
never seen the body yet.
And then he comes back. Exactly. So
he's getting it to go to because
that's what that shit is like, bro. But I feel like the NBA has, or I feel like the Nets and the Warriors have no right, even though they feel like they have rights to try
Knicks too.
Huh?
I'm just talking about the mandate in New York. The Knicks play in New York too.
You have to realize, the two cities is New York and San Francisco. Those are the two cities that's mandating everybody and forcing everybody to take them shit. You know what I'm saying? I thought this was America. I thought we were supposedly free. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't like when people tell people what they should do and put in their body. No, that should be offending me. You know what I'm saying? To each his own.
No, that's what I'm saying.
If you want to do it, do it.
It's offensive, nigga. It's offensive like my ski mask, nigga. Right. You feel me? So you gonna offend me? I'm gonna offend you, nigga. You feel me? That's how we gotta come.
Kyrie, if he don't do that, he's missing like about 400,000 a year.
Look, Kyrie said he ready to retire, man, and I feel like nigga because Kyrie.
Don't tell me to put my body, my nigga.
Yeah, bruh.
Don't tell me.
I don't appreciate it, and neither should anybody else, bro. Like, you feel me? It's bigger than this. Oh, take one for the team. All right.
Those fucking elitists, fake ass. I don't like talking about because I'm trying to.
Because they tell you anything.
You know what the problem is?
Vaccinated.
What's the problem?
I'm gonna tell you, the NBA pay them players too much damn money because they getting the money and they just saying like, hell, you know what? I might as well I could stop, I could quit, I retire. Because they getting like $30 million a year, $40 million a year. Look at Ben Simmons. Same thing with Ben Simmons though. He he's getting a lot of criticism from the fans, but he's about to. He said, "I'll stop playing. I don't have to play this season. I'll quit," because he's getting so much money that's not gonna hurt them. They're getting paid $30-40 million a year. That's the NBA's fault.
It's true. It is the NBA, but it's not.
How's it the NBA? How? How? Do you think Ben Simmons? Do you think? All right, but do you think any of these players is getting what they worth?
Nope.
Oh yeah, they're getting what they worth.
All right then. No, they not. No, they not. Because if they giving Ben Simmons $40 million, they making about $700 million off of him.
Facts. That's a fact.
Mean,
to be honest,
that's a whole other argument though.
That's the same argument.
It's a team and it's a salary cap.
Yo, E.
So, what's up?
Undisputed alone owe LeBron $700 million. Yeah, on FS1, nigga. All they talk about is LeBron. All they bring up is LeBron, nigga. All they reference is LeBron, nigga. Everything, nigga, is the LeBron, nigga.
LeBron probably getting a lot of money because he probably trademarked his name and they say it every day on the news, and he probably getting money under the table.
Bro, it gotta be as much as they say his name.
Mm-hmm.
Shit is disgusting, bro. But to go back
They able to give those players that money because they make a whole lot of money off of them. Is what I'm saying. They make way more money off of them than they giving them.
Yes, by far.
They getting paid like
Endorsements, merchandise, everything.
They getting paid. ESPN paying like $800 billion. That's too much for like 10 years, but that's still a lot of money. That's why them contracts is the way they are.
What they touching, nigga, because people are fans of. Come on, bro. You already know, bro.
But I don't. You gotta listen to what I'm saying. They're paying. I get that. All that stuff behind the scenes stuff. That's like I said, that's a whole nother conversation. We could get at that, and we could have.
That's the same conversation. It's the same. It's the brand.
The fact of the matter is,
your brand.
Salary cap. It's a salary cap. So being that it's a salary cap, everybody's gonna get paid within the same range of the money they got. Right? You see what I'm saying? Like, say it's the salary cap, $100 million.
Yeah, no, you know the real
you got
reason.
A team to fit under $100 million. You're gonna pay at least two players the top dollar, the maximum deal, but you got to fit in the rest of the roster with different players because that's in the salary cap.
There is a salary cap, so a team don't go get 15 players that's Hall of Famers, nigga, because they can afford to.
Because they can't do that. Because they can they could do it.
They could do it. Some teams can't afford to.
Nah, they could do it.
In the NBA in the worst team.
They got something called the hard cap, but they can't go over the hard cap.
I ain't saying now, but I'm saying before. You know what I mean?
Well, look at the Golden State Warriors. They can inherit the contract because they was already on the team. So if you're already on the team, if you drafted the player, that you can go over the hard cap with the players, but you can't make no signing. If you over the cap,
touching 300 million, 400 million.
But why?
Because nigga, there's no salary cap.
But why?
And it's a game every day.
That contract was put in when the game was mostly dominated by the white people. Put in
Latins and white people still got a threshold on it.
They have the same nigga contract that the NBA and NFL have, and the NBA gets a little bit more. But it'll be the same shit. But that was put in when those guys were there. You know what I'm saying?
But most of the dudes that was in the NBA in the 50s and was white, Irish cats.
They wasn't making no money until Magic and Larry Bird came on the scene. NBA wasn't making nothing.
Yep. That's exactly what happened. But as far as the NBA giving the players all of that money. You got to get it though. Let's not speak real terms. These players is getting paid $40 million a year.
I get it. I get the back to the players.
They're still gonna get 20.
The Irvings, the Bill Russells.
What would happen if the players had their own leagues and there was no fucking owners? How much would they be making on their own?
Well, it depends on TV. Who gonna cover this? It's got to be on TV because that's how the money comes.
Well, if they have their own league, see the players. That's how they should be thinking.
They ain't gonna be getting $40 million.
They're gonna be getting way more than $40 million if they have their own league.
Nah. Because they got to bring in the endorsements. Like for example, you remember when Ice Cube started that league, that 3-on-3 league with the older players. Well, he couldn't really get it going unless he had a deal with a deal with CBS, Fox, or one of them, one of those big major companies like that.
See, we missing the big picture, bro.
What I'm saying is, if all the players unite together, you don't think endorsements is gonna follow suit?
They would never, because
I know
so many people have different circumstances of their life. Not everybody's coming from like that.
I know. Then here's the thing, right? When y'all don't unite, don't fucking cry about the fucking racism you're going through. Deal with it. Don't cry about the shit that's being forced to you. Fucking deal with it. I'm sick and tired of talking about millionaire niggas who on a broad level don't do nothing for fucking none of us.
Facts.
All they do, what you gonna get is a block party and some fucking chicken, and that's about it, nigga. And they gonna talk about it. Everybody was looking good in a new outfit. Were they fun? And you back stuck in the hood looking broken, man. Whatever they go through, whatever, man. If y'all don't want to unite, that's y'all motherfucking business. Don't fucking cry about it. Don't fucking cry about the 12,000 you're gonna miss every game in New York that you decide not to play. Don't cry about it. If y'all choose not to stand up for the shit y'all in,
but this is why I'm gonna say it, nigga. I stand with Kyrie, bro, because he ready to say fuck that shit.
I fuck with Kyrie on that one, but I don't know $20 million though.
That's how you feel. That's how you anybody feel. That don't, that's your business, nigga. But me, I do.
That's how you feel. That's how you feel. That's his body, man. But goddamn,
I don't see him crying about the checks. I just see him tell people stop being so intrusive.
Word, stop getting out of my business.
That was a word you taught me, right? Stop intruding, right, on information that ain't your fucking business.
Well, they the media. That's what the media do. That's their job.
Braun tried that in the beginning. Remember when they was trying to press him? See, they was trying to use LeBron to spread that for people to go get it. And Braun tried to, he tried to stand his ground. Yeah, of course, yeah. Because it's all about if you got the influence over the people, then they need you on their side so you can get their message out there. You know what I mean?
I heard that same talk this morning. Skip Bayless basically said it, and niggas be, niggas don't be catching the double talk. Niggas be talking, right? He was like, "Damn, I wish LeBron would have emphasized on his message." I'm like, "What the fuck is you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Like,
that's his job to ask those silly questions."
These niggas is ops, bro, and you gotta watch your ops like you watch your friends, man. You feel me?
That's a fact.
All these niggas is ops, bro.
That's a fact. That's the reason why I said. That's the reason why I don't think Braun got that shit, because he didn't want to get it, and he didn't want them asking him questions about it, because he said that if I did decide to do it or not to, that's my business. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I should have to put that out there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But they wanted him to put that out there so they could use his influence, so he can influence other people to do it. You know what I mean? But he said, but at the end of the day, if something goes wrong, my thing is
he ain't got nothing to do with it. He ain't getting no paper off of it. NBA just be, know what I mean? Fuck out of here, nigga.
But my thing is, what happens when things go wrong? What happens when things go wrong? And people who idol worship, they worship these celebrities, and these celebrities tell them to do something, and they do it, and it don't work out for them. You know what I'm saying? Does that fall back on the celebrity who influenced them to go and do that?
No. Nigga, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, if they're gonna use you to promote something, you know what I'm saying, to promote a product, And if that product fails, which there's a lot of cases where that product it's been failing in certain cases, if one of your number one fans did that because you told them to do it, can you live with that?
Fuck.
Yo, to be in Hollywood is to be soulless, so
Bruh. This nigga said to be soulless.
So they can live with it. I don't think they would give a fuck.
Nah, they don't give a fuck.
But see, that was the reason why LeBron was stutter stepping in the beginning when they was trying to press him because they was trying to use him to promote it. And that's when Charles Barkley and all these dudes was talking crazy about him because they was like, yo, he's supposed to do this and do that. And he got the influence and da-da-da-da. Like, I'm tired of these players, you know what I mean, not getting on the front line and promoting this and this, that, and the third. And Braun was like, yo, I don't want to be the person to tell somebody what to put in their body.
I wish there was influence to these players to be on the front line to stop gentrification or doing something uplifting for the neighborhood. Oh, no, that's a conversation niggas don't want to have, though, right? We don't want to talk about that. But you want to be on the front line and get niggas vaccinated? That shit is going to destroy the natural. And please, cut my word out.
No, you can say whatever you want to say, bro. TSK, nigga.
It's going to destroy black people, man.
We got other words to use, you know what I mean?
Let me drop a bomb for keeping it 1,000. Motherfuckers must be crazy, man. We see you.
We living in some.
But hold on. We
living in some real crazy times right now.
Drop this PSA for these niggas that think they see us. We see you too. That part. Right. We see you too. You know what I mean?
Yo, you're right, bro. Crazy times, man. Crazy times.
It ain't crazy times. They think
always
say they think niggas is idiots, and they think we stupid.
That's what this government about to do.
No, but to be honest, what you just said, in a lot of cases, a lot of us, too many of us are though. You know what I'm saying?
Or what?
Stupid.
This type of talk right here is unpopular. This is unpopular talk right here because the population is going with the get along. You know what I mean?
No, most people just.
So what we talking about right now is unpopular because there is a lot of sheeps out here that just do what they told. You know what I mean?
Word.
They just do what they told. And now you've been doing it so long that even when something comes up where your body, your life, and other things is on the line, you don't even take that serious to where you do some research. Right. Like Nicki Minaj is getting blackballed because she used the word research. When the fuck did that become something bad? Because we don't want you to research. We want you to do what the fuck we tell you to do.
Yeah,
no. This shit first dropped.
Yo,
they had a lot of people out there.
You gonna make me drop another bomb, nigga?
They had a lot of people out there telling.
Nigga, drop a bomb, man. Let that cannon off, man.
Niggas is crazy, man.
Like I was saying, there was a lot of people out there telling the truth on social media. They was doing that shit off quickly. You know what I'm saying? Lady breaking down, you gotta do the thing.
Bro, I'm not even gonna drop the
all of this goes hand in hand. It all goes hand in hand with your freedoms. You already see that you don't have the freedom to speak your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Freedom to speak. All this goes hand in hand.
That's where it started. They pretend, but then they started knocking it out with the words and shit that, oh, you hate. Well, first of all, you're not about to tell me what I can and I can't say, bro. Right? It's your platform. So respectfully, I'm not going to disrespect the platform and I'm going to do what I do. You know what I mean? It is what it is, right? But in my real life, I'm not a fucking asshole to the point to where I'm just thinking fucked up shit to say all the time. But at the end of the day, niggas be having their emotions higher sometimes. Nigga, you might say some fucked up ass shit. We human. Like, nobody's perfect. You're not about to turn me into no robot ass niggas. Because them robot ass niggas can't live up to being a robot ass nigga. So fuck out of here, nigga. I ain't no tool, nigga. And that's how I live.
See, freedom of speech freedom of speech is being taken away right before our eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
So
I see it. I've been seeing it.
yeah, not everybody see it. Everybody should see it. You know what I mean? Like if you come out with something that you say is medicine or whatever, it's you can't just talk about it one way. You know what I'm saying? It's both ways you got to look at it. You know what I mean? How could this help me or how could this hurt me? You know what I'm saying? That's what people worried about. You know what I mean? So to cut one point off and say, oh, you can't talk about the bad effects of it. You can only talk about the good of it.
Bro, did you see
that? Ain't real.
Remember we was talking offline, and we're gonna get too deep into what we was talking about, but I was telling you about the Dr. Boyce Watkins interview. You feel me? He was talking to Sheila. What the fuck was her name? What I said, Sheila Parker or something like that. I don't want to.
You told me about that.
But she was dropping some real knowledge, and I would advise y'all brothers to go watch it. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me look it up. You know what I mean? You could drop something real quick while I look it up, so I could be more clear and concise. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's two ways to look at this. You know what I mean? Because this has been thrown, like, they just threw this on everybody's lap. You know what I'm saying? So people gonna take the time out to see what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Like, how this gonna affect me in the long run or the short run? You know what I mean? And if you tell people to shut up and don't express that, you looking more suspect than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you looking more suspect if you want to shut people up about something that's going into their body and they asking the right questions. You know what I mean? You can't tell them to shut up. You can't just, you know what I mean, delete their page or mute them or whatever. You know what I mean? Because that makes it look more suspect.
For sure. And I might be.
Let me say something.
Go ahead.
You know, yeah, you know, as far as that goes, I'm cool with the people. I'm gonna just say I got it. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna say that first.
And we're not mad at you for it, nigga.
No, I could tell you the reason I did it and all of that, but you know, that's a whole nother conversation or whatever.
We don't want all your personal business because that's your business. See what we talking about?
But I don't have no type of ill will towards anybody. I don't want them to say, "Oh yeah, you got to take it." Oh, since it's free, that's what it is. You got to do it. I don't have. I ain't with all of that putting shit in your putting things in your body because they want you to get that extra one that's coming up. I'm not with that. Straight up, I don't like the whole idea of doing one thing and then coming back over and over months to get it done again. More months go by. Am I expected to do that for the rest of my life? Like, what's really going down? What's the real secret?
I told you not to
but I mean, but basically, see, this is the whole thing. Nah, what E just said. What E just said. Let me jump on that real quick. That's exactly what's going on.
That's exactly
like,
what's going on.
You see these different strands popping out, right?
You think I can't tell a farm? I know a farm when I see a farm, nigga.
You see these different strands popping out, right? So every time when the strand pop out, they got something behind it. Oh, you got to take this. It's never going to stop. It's never going to stop. They dropping these strands like mixtapes. You know what I mean? Shit's coming out every month.
I was talking about that with someone too. How this is a strand and it comes with this. As soon as you feel like, yo, they got it under control, another strand come out.
What you said, Al?
No, that was me. That was me.
I think it's man-made. I'm gonna just say that. I think that's what I said that day. I think it's man-made because they're coming out with different strands. As soon as they think they got it under control,
has been proven already.
I'm like, yo, you know what? This is crazy, but I got it. I don't have no regrets.
I can show you all the videos, nigga.
I believe you, bro. I believe you. This is like a real thing. This is a real thing. This is like
they think
a hurricane.
But not all of us are stupid, nigga, and some of us break through, nigga, right?
Nigga, natural disaster.
Nigga, I've been following this shit.
You don't remember this shit. This is big news right here.
Shit, son, like they follow that shit, son. But I've been doing my own research. Know what I mean? I've been looking for shit, nigga. in people. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what you think, nigga. I'm doing my research, nigga. Get out of my face. You know what I mean? Boom. And I'm telling you, son, I'm not mad that you took the shit. You, if you felt like it was the best thing for you, nigga, then it was, right? Then it would make you stronger, nigga, because a lot of health is mental health, nigga. And that's a fact, right? If you feel good, nigga, then you feel good. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, nigga, you can't tell people what they can and can't put in their fucking body, nigga. Because at the end of the day, nigga, you need to fucking legalize all these drugs, nigga, from heroin to crack to cocaine to nigga, because you tell me I shouldn't put that in my body, but then you turn around, fuck out of here, nigga. And people are still dying with that shit and without it. You know what I mean? So, and people are still with that shit. So, come on, bro.
Can I say something?
That they don't want to tell you, nigga. That's the information. But all I hear on the radio stations is go get your shit, nigga. When nigga, I heard a molecular biologist say, nigga, getting that shit will actually do the reversed effect of what you wanted to do because the variant no longer exists.
Yo, my nigga, check this out. I was watching Hulu. I was watching Hulu, and
this is why it's gonna keep going on.
Shit on. I was like, what's going on nowadays?
See what I'm saying?
They doing that on everything you watch. They interrupting it with that because it's to pump it in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they not telling you They're not telling you both sides of it though.
No, they not.
The Hulu, you know what I mean? When you watching TV, them commercials ain't giving you the pros and the cons.
Right.
I get
you know
it.
What I'm saying?
But I see it from another point of view. Because I wouldn't be right if I didn't say if I didn't say this. I wouldn't be right, but I know you heard this before.
We can react to it.
Now, if you go to the doctor and the doctor prescribes you some pain medication, or you do this, you take this, swallow this pill, you do it with no regrets. And I can say that for most people. Most people, they say, all right, take this pill, take this Tylenol 3, or whatever. It's gonna make you feel a little. It's gonna take all the pain away, but I'm prescribing it for you. I'm a doctor. I'll be like, yo, what about the long-term effects? Is there any long-term effects? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm speechless.
Yeah,
I can't.
But you talking about pills that been around for forever, and you're talking about something that just came out. I'm just saying, you're talking about something that just came out that nobody's familiar with.
That's true.
You're gonna have a lot of questions that you're gonna have to answer if you're a doctor.
You're right.
Because people gonna ask you, yo, what's that about? What you mean this just dropped? I mean, 9 months ago, or y'all just came up with this in less than a year. Like, what's this about?
You know, they got all types of medicine that finally get FDA approved, and now they on the shelf as a medication. I mean, they got to go through that, but this has been rushed. Now, if it was an argument I would make, because this is my argument, this is what I say, it was a little bit rushed, and we didn't get to see how a year or two down the line, because that was kind of rushed. And it was, bro. Like, I'm not lying, right? Wasn't it kind of rushed? What do you think?
No, you using the wrong word. You using the wrong word. It wasn't kind of rushed. It was rushed.
Okay, well then that's what I was saying. I mean, you know, that's just the way where you put together words.
But it's a difference though, because when you know how long it takes for these things to come out, some of these things take 15 years before they approve.
That's true. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. Motherfucker, pardon me. They still haven't found a cure for balding head. For head, you know what I'm saying? How do I say it? For hair growth. What else they haven't found a cure for? A couple other things. And I'm like, yo, they came out with a cure that fast. I'm like, yo, I think it's a lot of you guys like to talk about conspiracies and this and that. I agree. I think some of these people, they do have the cure for things, but since they making so much money on the side of trying to on products, trying to cure it for the, you know what I'm saying, for the moment or whatever, for the year, they're getting so much money for people buying other things like, damn, what's the word? All right, for example, think of Rogaine. You know what I'm saying? It's a company, air company. Somebody might I figure a doctor has the cure for hair balding, but they're making so much money with Rogaine and other companies trying to treat it, and it's only gonna be a temporary fix. They saying, nah, we keep the cure Well, let's keep getting this money from Rogaine and these other companies that think they have
That's how it works.
The magic cure. And I think that goes with anything. It goes with a lot of things. I shouldn't say everything, but it goes with a lot of things. See, that example I made right there. That's
right.
I think has something to do with
Let me share a video with y'all dudes real quick one time because I think y'all need to hear this. So I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Window. Bam. Share. Let's watch this real quick. The dude, we're gonna skip through this.
Whenever you guys are watching this channel, first subscribe. But her.
Transmit first in the science of both these.
Oh yeah, I saw this. Yeah,
because she got high antibodies, you know. And I'm gonna let you listen to some of this stuff right here.
I ain't really mocking with. I don't own the rights to none of this shit. Like, hey, you know how we do it.
I think her name Christine, and let you watch the full hearing. But check it out.
Turn your shit up.
Hello, my name is Dr. Christina Parks. I received my PhD in cellular and molecular biology right here in the state of Michigan from the University of Michigan Medical School. And so I'm very well versed in the science of both these mRNA, gene therapy, vaccines, this kind of technology, as well as what a vaccine is designed to do in the body, what it can do, what it
Yo, get the fuck out of here. Sorry, this nigga fucking crazy. This nigga said some crazy ass shit behind my ear. I'm sorry.
And so I'm very well versed in the science of both these mRNA, gene therapy, vaccines, this kind of technology, as well as what a vaccine is designed to do in the body, what it can do, what it can't do. And the fact that this is extremely complex science that has been oversimplified in the media to basically take away our freedom of choice. What I want to address today in this limited time is the fact that vaccine requirements and mandates are based on the faulty assumption that the vaccines in question prevent transmission of the pathogen, right? Does the vaccine for Zika prevent transmission? No. Does the vaccine for flu prevent transmission? No. Do the vaccines for COVID prevent transmission? No.
Transmission means passing it from one person to the next.
To do that. Right, so you're asking, what about this 95% effectiveness? If you look at those clinical trials, they do not say that they prevent transmission. They expressly say that they're measuring whether they attenuate symptoms. So they're 95% effective based on their clinical trials at attenuating symptoms for the first variant, which is essentially
you might
gone
not look
in
be
our
sick,
population.
but have COVID,
right now, the
still can give it to
variant
somebody.
is Delta, and
you might want to pause it for a minute.
Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said?
I heard a little bit of what you said, but you when she say certain things, you might want to pause it so it could get built on. You know what I mean? Because that was important what she said.
Because I said what she basically said was that that not accentuating symptoms is basically that you might not have the symptoms of being sick, but you still may have COVID and can still spread it to somebody.
And see that thing right there, that's a big thing that's not being promoted and pushed out there when people claim that they making these decisions based off of what they're hearing from these doctors. But those are the things that they leaving out, or those are the things that people just not comprehending. So they're going out and spreading that misinformation. You know what I mean?
It's a comprehension problem. A lot of people can't comprehend, and not a lot of people, but enough people can't comprehend the information because they don't know enough, right? And when you don't know enough, like when you only been through certain things, you might not understand the words that people will be trying to belittle you with. That's why they use these big ass words, because they know you don't understand them, right? But when you start learning these words, you start getting the gist of what the word means, and then you'll fucking automatically know what it means. You know what I mean? Because
but people argue with the people that can break it down. You know what I'm saying? They argue with those people instead of getting informed. You know what I mean?
I'm one of those people that can break it down because I've learned. I'm nigga studying the dictionary, but it's not even about that. What I'm saying is, nigga, that these what she's saying is stop promoting this one thing that you know is not really helping people. So we know this, and this ain't no hidden,
a lot of people.
ain't no hidden agenda, nigga. She's in Congress right now, spinning her case.
They never talk about a cure.
Right.
You never hear nobody say we gotta find a cure for this.
Cure, nigga. They said this shit gonna be like the flu. And guess what? I don't think that shit needs.
It is the flu.
Yeah, we do have to stop in between so we get no CPSs in here. But I appreciate that, y'all. We're gonna let her finish a little bit because I do want to hear what she gotta say.
Infection by and transmission of the Delta variant. So our policy needs not to be built on the hope of what we think something we want it to do, but what the data actually tell us. So do these viruses prevent, do the vaccines prevent the virus from infecting and replicating in the nose and nasopharynx? No. They've only been shown to prevent that replication in the lungs. They're different than mucosa, very different than the lungs, it's very different than the blood. You inject it to the blood, you make antibodies in your blood. The virus isn't infecting your blood, it's infecting your mucosa. Don't produce any IgA neutralizers. In fact, recent studies have shown that the vaccinated, especially with the Delta variant, and the unvaccinated have similar amounts of virus in their nose and throat. In Barnstable, Massachusetts, the CDC tracked of COVID, 74% have been fully vaccinated, and 4 out of 5 of those hospitalized vaccinated.
See, and that's information that
Jerry, should I go back? All right, I'm gonna go back 5 seconds, let here, and we're gonna comment on that.
Of COVID, 74% occurred in fully vaccinated, and 4 out of 5 of those hospitalized were vaccinated.
74% was fully vaccinated.
Fully vaccinated.
74% of what?
Hold on, what she said? Say what she said.
She said 74% of people that is catching the COVID is fully vaccinated.
Oh.
And 4 to 5 that died were fully vaccinated.
She said 4 out of 5.
Hold on, I don't know. I don't want to spread no misinformation about that part right there. But let's go. I'm gonna go back about 30 seconds. And we're going. Yeah.
You got to turn it up a little bit.
I got to turn it up. Hold on. I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna switch.
Yeah, it's low.
Nah, I'm sorry. I got you. It's low. All right, cool. So this is what I'll do. Hide that. Go to mic, audio, speaker. We'll go to audio. Yeah, we'll go right there. See how that sounds. It might be a little too loud, but we'll pop it.
Your blood, it's infecting your mucosa, and you don't produce any IgA to neutralize.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
In fact, recent studies have shown that the vaccinated, especially with the Delta variant, and the unvaccinated have similar amounts of virus in their nose and throat. In Barnstable, Massachusetts, the CDC tracked an outbreak of 469 cases of COVID. 74% occurred in fully vaccinated, and 4 out of 5 of those hospitalized were vaccinated.
Hospitalized, not dead. Hospitalized, not dead. We're fully vaccinated, nigga. And I ain't gonna lie. The bullet hit me like a bullet train, man. I caught the OV. You feel me? You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie. It's like for me personally, like I'm a nigga that like got lion's raw energy in my life, in my body. You know what I mean? So like it wasn't bad for me, but not knowing why I felt the way I felt was kind of weird and shit. But I wasn't really tripping, bro. I wasn't even sick. You feel me? I'm like, oh shit, I got 2 weeks off from work. I think that's my man's in them, but you know, it is what it is. But fucking, I think what she's saying is very informative, and people need to do their research, bro. Fuck that. I back Nicki Minaj too because you better do your research because this lady right here, she ain't done, bro. Dropping that real nigga information. We're gonna skip what he gotta say and let her continue.
Information the CDC is not going to share with people. You know, research as I can with you guys. But
this vaccine design. But what about the flu vaccine? Well, they have shown that basically there's no difference, there's no statistical difference if you're vaccinated or unvaccinated, whether you get the flu or not. But it's even worse because although the first year it is somewhat effective, it's about 55% effective at preventing symptoms in you. After that, it actually has negative efficacy. And I want to address this because
what she said? After the first year of getting the flu vaccine, it actually has negative effects. They think everybody's stupid. You're an idiot.
My thing is, this common sense would tell me if I put a vaccine in me, and that vaccine is only looking for that virus.
Correct.
So that means if I get sick from anything else,
it's not
that vaccine is not going to recognize it.
No.
Now, this one little simple sickness could be worse because I got a vaccine in me that's preventing, you know what I'm saying? Because all it knows is this one virus.
Because I had all my vaccines. I still got chicken pox. Michael Jackson in the background. Oh. Fire. That's fire. That's fire. Nah, but fucking niggas need to hear this shit because this type of information is the shit that they're not getting. Because I can't even find the original video of her at Congress.
Of course not.
What type of shit is that?
C-SPAN.
I gotta watch it through C-SPAN.
Probably took that shit off the internet.
Come on, bro. They take it off the and niggas like me. Niggas like this nigga with the broad nose. We gotta come out here, nigga, and show them we not sleep.
So we're gonna take together an executive order to take it off the internet.
Don't let these fucking fake woke niggas take the word woke, nigga. Some out here, some of us out here really woke. Really, really woke.
Man. Bro, how does that sound? Because I got my vaccination. I got it because I got caught up with the
you got caught up, bro. You got caught up.
It's all good because I don't regret it. I don't.
But
it's not all good.
Nah, you said it.
I put it in my body. That I had to make that decision. Nobody made that decision for me.
You said it yourself. You not taking no booster.
Now that's different. Because I don't like the method of how that works.
Different, nigga. It's the same thing.
All right, man. I ain't about to have that type of argument with you. I know what that's like you said, that's life, that's putting something in your body.
I'm saying at this point, do you even have a choice though?
What are you talking about? Choice? Of what?
Do you if you already started the process, because this is an experiment. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was a one-time thing.
No. You signed up for the experimental trial. You signed up for the experimental trial. And I ain't even joking. I'm just saying real shit. You know what I'm saying?
You say some shit like that. All right,
so you signed up for the experimental trial. How does that sound? How does that sound?
That and that's the problem. That's exactly what it is. It's an experimental trial. That's why everybody is taken back from it, and they like, nah. I'm skeptical about nah. Because it's an experimental trial, and that's what they not preaching on Fox, Channel 7, New York 1. That's what they leaving words out on purpose for you to just go out and just give yourself up to this. You know what I mean?
But that's
it's an experimental trial.
I said that earlier. I said it in my words though. I just said
you
that.
saying you not taking a booster. You saying you not taking a booster, but you are part of the experiment. You might not have a choice but to.
No. Stop it. I said that. What? What'd you say?
We already took
it.
You already took
so
it.
How am I saying experimental? I was the one that said. All right, man. You know what? Y'all.
No, I want to hear what you're saying.
not getting at you. Trust me, we're not. I'm saying you already took it, so you already a part of the experiment. So to say you not,
that's what I'm saying.
When you already took 2 COVID shots, nigga, you already know what time it is. So take the booster.
I don't know, man.
I'm saying it's as far as it, and this is, you know what I mean, like this is the trick bag though. This is the trick bag because you got people that started researching after they already done took the joint. You know what I'm saying? You got people that got remorse for taking it. You got a lot of people out there that's talking like that. So now they doing a lot of reading and researching that they should have already did. You know what I'm saying? Now when they come out with this, oh, you gotta get this. This is the next part of it. Now you got people like, nah, oh no, that might be detrimental to you.
I ain't sign up for that
because you're not getting the full thing that they got.
You shouldn't have signed up at all, my nigga. That's just
listen, man. It don't listen, man. I like I said, I don't have no regrets, and I'm not condoning you to do it. I'm not telling you what to do with yourself. But I ain't you telling you said something completely different, trying to say I'm an experiment, like I'm a fucking lab rat and shit. That's not the. I didn't go in there thinking like that. That was not my thinking process. I wasn't going. I'm gonna get experiment.
Of course.
I was the one that said the shit was rushed. I was the one that said that because it was rushed. I did my research on it. I didn't even have to look that up to know it was rushed.
All right. Did you do that before or after?
What did you say?
You said you did your research. Did you do your research before or after you took
it? Before.
Oh, so you did your research before and you decided to go and take it.
I had to make a decision and I decided to do it. I looked at the pros and the cons. I did that. I weighed them out and taking it came out. Like, you know, I look at it like this, bro. You know what I mean? I asked this question to multiple people. When we was young, before we were, a couple days later after we was born, because they didn't want to put it in you right away. A couple days later after we was born, they injected you with, I think, quite a few vaccines. Because, you know, they had the flu, swine flu, you know, whatever the shit was 100 years ago. They did that. And so far, there hasn't been no complications with that vaccine since we was a young child. Now, I don't know what year you was born in. I don't know what year. All of us, you don't know what year I was born in. But they had that vaccine when we was born. We was getting that vaccine. Then you also got to get vaccines again before you go to school. I don't know what vaccine that's called. Y'all might know what I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about.
Well, we all got vaccinated. That's a fact. But those vaccines had.
I don't see no lingering effects.
No, listen, don't. Those vaccines had all the processes, nigga, before they ever touched our bodies. And those trial processes, a lot of people came from the 20s, 30s, and 40s. So
right.
By the time they ever touched our bodies, they were good, right?
That's ignorant. Call them out. That's some ignorant shit you just said right there.
A vaccine is a vaccine.
No, he's talking about the trial period.
I heard you say. You calling me? You saying I'm a fucking experiment, and you gonna say the shit like you just said? Come on, man. Catch up with the times, man.
They not listening, but it's not designated from you stopping you from passing it on to somebody else. It's only designated to hide your symptoms. You still get the disease. What the fuck?
Like I say, when you was born, I don't know what year you was born. You were born in the 80s, 70s, or whatever. They still had you still had to get that vaccine when you went to school. I don't think that. I'm not sure. Hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is because there's a lot of other people. But for the most part, I don't think people are dying from that vaccine that they came up with in the 20s. You know, 1920s. People are surviving that. From what I understand, they taking, like it's grown over the years, like you were saying, it's become more healthy. They was taking parts from those vaccines that's okay to go into the body. And, you know, they had to mix it with, I guess, a few things that we have no idea what they put in that shit. But they did it. And they say it's a vaccine for the fucking COVID. It has saved some people. You can't say that shit is not effective. And I had to do my research and a few more things. I don't really want to get into it. I had to weigh the options, you know, personally. I had to weigh the options, and I just came out like, all right, the pros is
we're not judging you.
a lot of people taking
it. I want you to know you my nigga, and I love you to death, nigga. I'm not judging you, but let's continue with listen to what she got to say, nigga, because I can't say I'm not educated.
I'm just defending myself. My bad. I was just defending myself.
Fine, I'm educated, but I'm not educated enough to understand. So let somebody that's educated. All
right, now go ahead, do that. Yeah, I'm with it. Go.
Vaccines are made to a specific variant, and when that variant mutates, the vaccine no longer recognizes it, and so it's like you're seeing a completely new virus. And because that's so, you actually get more severe symptoms when you're vaccinated against one variant, and then it mutates, and then your body sees the other variant. So there's the potential, and the science shows that in fact, with the flu, if you get vaccinated in multiple years, you are more likely to get severe disease, you are more likely to have more viral replication, and you are more likely to be hospitalized, both in adults and in children.
Church! Take y'all niggas to church right now. I might be blocked.
I said that earlier.
Because y'all niggas don't
listen that before that shit was even said.
Niggas is dumb. That's what their problem is. They dumb. And I don't mean dumb in a way like they dumb, but they dumb.
Man, that's hard. You can't say that.
I don't mean like you dumb.
Unaware.
All right, so I'm unaware. Sorry. My apologies.
You know how many people argue with people throughout this whole thing? You know what I mean? People argue with their family members. They didn't want to hear shit. I saw this through the whole from the jump. I spreaded this out to people like the next thing that they're gonna do is push this, the you know what on niggas. You know what I mean? So y'all be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? And stay the course. You know what I mean?
Right.
Almost everybody that I spoke to a year and a half ago went out and got that anyway.
Not me.
People probably weighed the pros and the cons.
Boy.
They ain't weigh nothing, nigga. They didn't weigh nothing.
I can't speak.
They didn't weigh nothing.
I can't.
They did what the news told them to do, like everybody else that did it. They did what the news told them to do.
I ain't do shit the news told me to. I ain't going front. I spoke to my mom about it. I spoke to my grandmother about it.
You spoke to me personally about this. Let's not even go there. Yeah. Me and you spoke personally about this, and you told me that the news told you to do it. So let's not even like have that discussion. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, whatever. If I said whatever, I'm telling you who I spoke to. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they were. Yeah, definitely. They was promoting that shit on the news, just like they promoting the shit on Hulu. Remember how I said in Hulu, the radio. That's a fact. Everybody know that. They're promoting that shit like they're promoting that shit like it's food.
Yo,
you know what they're giving it out for free.
They promote skydiving for 12 weeks straight, nigga. You go skydive.
Nigga. They're giving it out for free. You know what I'm saying? You go get some medication. That shit is like $40 a capsule. They're giving it out for free.
It's not that simple.
It's a fact though. It's true though.
Yo, nigga. You gotta see through that bullshit, bro. You got to, fam. You got to.
Nah, but I'm not defending it, though. Please don't get it twisted. I'm not defending it. I'm defending my decision. Because I'm making it seem like I made a hideous decision, like I made an uninformed decision. That's not the case.
I don't think you made an uninformed decision, bro.
Yo, what up?
Shout out to Robert Paul. I see you, family.
What's your brother? What's your cousin say? I want to hear what he said. He was trying to say.
That's my aunt. Big aunt.
My bad.
Your body is your temple, man. Do with it as you will. Yo, that's your business, dude.
I respect
you ain't gotta explain nothing to nobody, homie.
I appreciate that. Hell, I appreciate that.
It is the truth.
It's your life, man.
We just having a conversation, and the nigga feels like he has to.
Like y'all, because y'all making us like you gotta be defensive.
No, we not making that nigga feel like he gotta be defensive.
That's exactly what y'all doing. That's why I'm like, yo.
Nah, I'm not making. I'm calling when you say the news. We spoke personally. You know what I do? I just bring back the receipts of what niggas say. You know what I'm saying? Because I live by that stand on what you say shit. You know what I mean? That's all I do. You know, and it sound confrontational, but it's really not. You know what I'm saying?
No, it don't.
Because when I say some shit, niggas gotta hold me to it.
Keep it, yo, bro. Listen. You say I'm a motherfucking lab rat. that shit raises my antennas. Like, yo, what are you trying to do?
Oh no, I didn't use the word lab rat. I said this is an experimental trial. So what does that make you if you joined the experiment? You're a part of the experimental trial.
Experimental trial. You know what I'm saying? I use
the better certificate. I use a more sophisticated word than lab rat. I didn't say you was a lab rat, bro.
I said that's why it was rushed. So you saying experimental? That's what my outburst. That was my first reaction. Even your first reaction is the correct reaction. That's how you really feel. You saying experimental? I'm not. I didn't say I want to be a part of the experimental trial or anything like that.
And that's the whole. Hey, slow down for a minute.
I don't want to. Since I took it, I don't want it to be phrased.
Hold on. Let me explain. No, it don't matter about what you want it to be phrased. That's what it's called when you go to the website. It's under experimental trial because they rushed it. They could not make it. It's not even supposed to be made mandated due to the fact that it didn't go. Let me explain. It didn't go through the trial period for it to be mandated. It has to go through the full-length trial before you release it to the public. So being that they just threw it out there, it's always going to be under experimental trial because it didn't go through the proper protocols to be released to the public. They just threw it out there. You know what I'm saying?
But from what I got from everything I looked at, while this whole thing was going before they came to this conclusion or whatever they did to put it out, they were running trials on other people, and they had the ingredients from other vaccines, and it's about 12 of them motherfuckers from other vaccines, and that's easy to go into the body. That's been proven to go into the body. They did the vaccine. I guess they did it. It was rushed though. We didn't get to see it a year down the line because COVID wasn't available around. I mean, I shouldn't say available. COVID didn't exist. So they rushed it because COVID came out like 9-10 months later. They had a vaccine. That's way too short of a time. I took a risk. I hate to say it like that because I'm saying it like I'm expecting something bad coming towards myself, which is not the case. But man, listen.
Well, you ain't got no choice but to be. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
you ain't got no choice but to be optimistic. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, it's experimental trial. You know what I mean? Like that shouldn't be so offensive to you because that's what it is. It's written on the website. I'm not just freestyling. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you what you didn't, what you overlooked. You know what I'm saying? When you hear experiment, my nigga, if you heard experiment, hold on. If you heard experiment when you went to do that, you would have a setback. Like, hold on, what you mean experiment? That's why they didn't put it out there on the news. Experiment. Because they needed you to go with the, you know what I mean? So they didn't use that word.
They didn't.
But if you go to the website, it says that it's under experimental trial.
Listen. Also, I gotta say something. Y'all made it seem like I didn't do my proper research about it because we got into it a couple of weeks ago about the research thing, whatever. But that's everybody has their own way of researching things.
Let's just make it seem like you didn't do your proper research, bro.
You was hinting towards that.
No, we wasn't.
But I corrected it as soon as it was said. So it wasn't a big deal. We didn't really go on that. I'm like, no, I did my research on it. Somebody said, oh, did you do your research before or after? I'm like, nah, you know what? That's ignorant right there too. Because you're making it seem like I'm just a fucking limbo in the brain.
Me and you spoke already. You told me you didn't do no research. You told me that.
I don't know.
You don't remember me? You
myself saying that. I can't see myself saying that. I must have been smoking or something that day. I'm telling you what the deal is.
My God, man. Damn, yo, keeping it real, that shit done went extinct, man.
I don't know, man. I can't. One thing I did say,
Eve literally had a conversation with me, audio and nice.
I'm comfortable about it. I said I'm comfortable about it, and you what? Like I said that from the jump.
That's great.
Because I've been in.
That's
debate.
Great. But what
I know it is.
When the conversation of did you do your research on it? You said nah. I just, you know what I mean. I got my research from what they put on the news. That's why I went out and got it. That's what you said. And you're not the only one. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people did that. Yeah, Robert Paul's a real one.
Yeah. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Start that over again.
Bro.
Yeah, it is starting to become the new racism because people think that because see they saying that people that don't got it is the ones that spreading it. That's not even research. The research is saying that people that do have it is the ones who's emitting it out of their fucking pores. You know what I mean? Through the proteins and all of that that's emitting out of their pores onto other people. You know what I'm saying? That's the research.
Let her finish. Let her finish.
We are seeing the same thing in COVID with the Delta variant.
Let her
So
finish.
we are mandating that people get a vaccine that could actually make them more sick when they're exposed to the virus. In fact, this week, a paper came out, and what it showed is that with this Delta variant, when you're vaccinated, your body makes antibodies that are supposed to neutralize the virus. But they were supposed to neutralize the old variant. When they see this new variant, what they're doing is the antibodies are taking the virus and helping it infect the cells. All right, that's science this week.
Let her finish.
Looking at the science, and we need.
I got it. No, I'm agreeing. I'm listening.
Let her finish.
Let her finish.
Let her.
You got to say what she's saying too, because we can't hear it. So every now and then you got to say what she's saying.
All right. Oh, you can't hear it all the way, or at all.
Just give it a pause every now and then to run back what she said and break it down.
All right.
Children, we are seeing the same thing in COVID with the Delta variant. And so we are mandating that people get a vaccine that could actually make them more sick when they're exposed to the virus. In fact, this week, a paper came out.
She said, we're mandating a vaccine that can make you more sick because the COVID has already mutated into a Delta variant.
Let me say something. Let me say something real quick.
All right.
No. I want you to come up.
Go ahead.
What she's saying is she's saying that the vaccine. This is what I'm getting, but correct me if I'm wrong. She's saying that the vaccine was made for the original. I'm gonna say original, the original COVID. Now the new strands that's coming out, that vaccine doesn't work for that because it's something completely new. Is that what she's saying?
She's saying that it's mutated quickly, right? And the vaccine that they're mandating for people to take is not for the COVID that's out.
I get right. All right. That's what I thought.
Let's talk about it like it's sneakers, right? It's not the new. It's not the new sneakers of COVID.
That's why I said. That's why we're bringing up the new variants.
Hold on, Smoke.
They giving niggas the old COVID shots when the new COVID came out.
Yeah, hold on, Smoke. But in the beginning of this thing, right? Didn't what's his name, Dr. Fauci or whatever? Didn't he come out in the beginning and say that this thing was gonna go on until about like 2025, and that it's gonna be more variants that come out? So people who joined the experimental trial period, you're gonna go through the trial period because there's gonna be a remix to everything that drops. There's going to be a new version, you know what I mean? A remix. Oh, this dropped next week. Oh, this dropped next month, you know what I mean? And you already in the experiment, so you have to go through the trial, you know what I mean? So that's where the boosters come into play, you know what I mean? So your personal feelings of, I ain't taking no booster, I already took 2 shots. You already in the game already. You already in the mix. So they saying that that's not gonna be good enough. So you're gonna have to take these boosters, you know what I mean? Because some new things is coming out, you know what I mean?
Can you see what I'm talking about?
But they already predicted it from day one.
They stripping the script after I took my first one. Do you see where I'm coming from now? I wasn't excited to take it. Number one, let's be honest. I wasn't excited to take it, but I did it anyway. Now a few months later, they come in, oh, nah, you got to do this. You got to take this shot. That's when I'm like, all right, hold up. I didn't sign up for that. I said one shot, I thought I was gonna be good. That's the reason I took the shot. But they say I take one shot. I think they was promoting it like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. One shot, I'm good.
Okay, E. Can you say trick bag?
Trick bag, nigga.
Yo, listen, I don't
Can
really
you
care
say
about
trick bag? That's what a trick bag is.
All right, then they tricked me then.
Like, can you say trick bag, my bro? Like, that's what a trick bag is. This is why from day one, a lot of people were standing firm. Like, nah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see what that's about. So people that jumped onto it, they jumped onto it with the limited information that they put out on purpose, knowing that there was other things that was going to be dropping right after it. So now when you get hit up for that first joint, now it's like, oh, you say you're not going to take a booster. Oh, they're going to contact you.
I don't know if everybody
You know what I'm
felt
saying?
like yo, I don't know if everybody felt like you talking right now. Just being honest. Think about what you just said. I don't think everybody felt like that. I think my man said it just right now. He said unvaxxed and the vax. That's like the new racism. So people were just taking their sides on it. I'm just being honest. Nobody ain't doing no research.
All right, so who's pushing that agenda? It ain't unvaxxed people that's pushing that agenda. It's people that's vaxxed that's pushing that agenda.
It's what it is. It's an agenda. It's like you said, it's racism. Shit exists. You ain't got to push it for the shit to exist. It exists.
I don't understand what you're trying to say. Well, I mean, that comment is like, we already know that. Like, everybody knows what's going on. You know what I'm saying? This is why it's limitations to what you can do if you're not vaxxed. That's like, you know what I mean, whites only. You know what I mean? You can't drink out of this fountain. That's all of that type of shit going on. You know what I mean?
Bro, listen, I'm not
you
even
can't eat out this restaurant
because it's different. You know, I'm not even gonna compare the two.
You just said that's the new racism, and I'm breaking down how they was doing racism. The same thing that they're doing right now. You can't come in this store. You can't eat in this restaurant. You can't come in this gym. You can't. That's what you saying, right?
Nah, that's true. That's true. It's real. Y'all might be out there in Cat. Well, y'all close to San Francisco, so y'all know what it is. You can't go into fucking Applebee's without having your vaccine card. Somebody was telling me, oh, you can download on your phone now. And that's like, you can't go to a sports arena without being vaccinated. You can't. You live in New York City. It's a lot of shit to do in New York City. But you need your card to do it.
That's cool.
That is a form of racism. That's a form of discrimination.
I guess I won't be doing it then.
It's a discrimination, right?
Of course it is.
Leave the word racism out, because I live in I'm black. You black. You dealt with racism. We dealt with racism. So we know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I could say, oh, we walked up in Macy's and, you know what I'm saying? You know how that go. But, you know, it's just discrimination from people to people. People are discriminating. They're just putting it in a category. You got vaccinated. You didn't get vaccinated. We all still the same human beings. Same kind of thing with racism. We all the same. We eat, we breathe, we use the bathroom the same. Everything the same. But, nah, you can't do what I'm doing.
No.
It's a form of discrimination. It is.
Of course it is, bro.
So you can take everything you know about racism and put it on that, and that's what it is. A new form. So maybe the government, maybe they got something to do with that too. They trying to drive people. If the politics can't do it, they found something else to do it, right?
Of course.
It's like, yo, we
continue on smoke.
Yo, fam.
She dropping them.
Oh, you want me to fit? All right, cool.
And what it shows is that with this Delta variant, when you're vaccinated, your body makes antibodies. They're supposed to neutralize the virus, but they were supposed to neutralize the old variant. When they see this new variant, what they're doing is the antibodies are taking the virus and helping it infect the cells. All right, that science was just published this week. We need to be looking at the science, and we need our policy to reflect the science, and we also need it to reflect our rights.
And I'm gonna pause it right there for a minute. Like I told you guys, my wife antibodies is like 10, maybe 15 times higher than mine because she went through all the symptoms. But I think her job's trying to require them to get vaccinated. She's in the medical field, get vaccinated. But I don't think she decided she's gonna make the decision, and we are in a position to where, you know, she don't have to do it or not. She can quit, or we can try to hire lawyers and stuff and fight this. But a lot of people aren't in that position, especially when you have a one-income household. You know, so some people just got to go with the flow, even though they know it may harm them. They do have to get vaccinated. But my wife has options, you know, because we're in that position to do so. A lot of people are.
And so, as a PhD who knows the science, I'm in the category of the most vaccine hesitant group. Yes, PhDs are the most vaccine hesitant.
You heard what she said?
Nah.
She said PhDs are the most vaccine hesitant.
What's that?
That means they are the least likely
Educated.
The most educated people are more likely to be hesitant to get the vaccine. PhDs are the most hesitant.
Oh, you said PhDs. It didn't sound like you said PhDs.
I said no, I said PhDs are the most hesitant to get the vaccine.
I didn't hear you correctly. I didn't hear you correctly.
That's what I said.
So you see that PhDs are hesitating to get vaccinated. But I'm gonna let you listen to this stuff on CNN. You know, I don't care too much about it. I turned it off. It was, you need to get this, you need to do this, you're gonna die. We have an attorney who teaches at a university he was explaining to you guys, he had COVID there in March and he has immunities and he's fighting but check this out.
Hesitant, your view is more nuanced. Explain.
Yeah, let me make clear, Michael, if a vaccine had been around in March 2020 when I got COVID, I would have gotten vaccinated. COVID is no fun. I'm not joking about it. I don't want to get COVID again, and I don't want to admit anybody around me getting COVID. What my argument here is that what the evidence clearly shows is that natural immunity is as protective, provide the least most protection against infection as the most effective vaccine, and clearly provides more protection than less effective vaccines such as the Johnson.
See, he said, if y'all can't hear what he's saying natural immunity. So for people that got COVID, right, that recovered, because they don't tell you about the people that recover. They only tell you about the people that die, right? You know what I mean?
Like 97 or 98 point something % recovery rate.
Yeah, they don't tell you about the people. I recovered. Like, I caught the shit. You know what I mean? Like, I got exposed.
No, the recovery rate is almost up towards 100. As far as like how you recover from it, you know what I mean?
And to be honest,
but that's not talked about.
But I haven't took not one or two vaccines at all, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And he tell me all the time, like, you took that shit, nigga. Fuck no, nigga. You know, nigga, fuck no, nigga. Come on, bro. And I'm not trying to play you or nothing like that. I'm just saying in general for me.
I know you ain't trying to play me. I know that you ain't trying to play me.
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm saying.
I know.
No, I'm saying in general for me, nigga. Our relationship. When you ask me that, I know you joking because you know I'm not taking that shit, nigga. I'm not no.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, like so, and I'm not even trying to say it like that. What I'm trying to say is, like, I do so much research about the people that's lying and the people that's telling the truth, and I don't believe none of them. So I'm good, right?
All right.
Now, I mean, I already caught the shit. I already got the shit. So what can I do? Like, know what I mean?
Gotta move on. I know. I feel you.
Like I worked fucking a year and a half straight, nigga. Cool, nigga. Switch my jobs. A weekend, nigga, I get the OV, nigga. Like, what type of shit is that, nigga? Like, you know what I mean? I was working around people for mad long. I switch it up, do something different, nigga. I ain't working around much people, nigga. I'm infected. But
let me ask you a question.
What?
Let me ask you a question. If you caught it, you got it, right? And you got the everything that came with it. You was on your deathbed.
I wouldn't say all that.
You survived. Hold up, bro. Hold up. Let me put it out. But you survived. Would you take it? Would you take it then?
No,
You've been through all of these. The head, you lost your taste. You still don't got your taste.
You mean hypothetically if I was on my deathbed?
Hypothetically.
Okay. Like,
would you do it? Would you just say, fuck it, I'm gonna take it because I don't want, what would you do?
Yo, if I was older in life, to be honest, like, and I understand why older people do what they gotta do because they're older and they have no choice. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
For people like me that, nigga, I'm still a Lions raw, nigga. My mane is still fiery, nigga. I'm not doing that, nigga. No. Sorry.
I just answered the question, bro. I asked you. No, I said hypothetically, but you giving me. But if this is, if
I told you, nigga, if I
you
was
wouldn't do it, yo, Shy, would you do it?
No, nigga, I told you if I was 80,
Nope.
yes. Me now, no, nigga.
I'm just curious. It's curiosity. I just wanted to ask the question.
I gave you an answer. I said if I was 80, yes. Me now, no, nigga. No.
Oh, all right. Well, you know,
if I was 80, yes. If nigga me at 34, no. Sorry.
Nah.
But you see how the narrative, you see how these narratives change though, because in the beginning it was all about the elderly. You know what I'm saying? And now it's about everybody need to go and do X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? Like where did that narrative go?
Because you know what, that narrative disappeared when black people was like, fuck you and that vaccine. 70% of us said fuck them.
you know what it is? You know what it is?
No.
It's because if that's the case, black people did it, the white people, they shook. Or, you know, I ain't gonna just necessarily single them out. They shook because they're like, hold up, we could still get it from black people. So it's like, okay, yeah. Just like, you know, I could say racism, whatever, discriminating. Like people say, oh, we not the same, we monkeys and shit like that. But now not a lot of mainstream media, whatever, you know what that consists of. They're saying, nah, he could get me sick. So you got to take the vaccine. You got to do it because I did it. Now
I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say that. You know what I mean? Because there's way more informed white people on this topic than it is black people.
That's why I didn't want to single them out. You heard me say that, right? I was like, nah, I don't want to single out one group of people.
Come on, bro. You know what they trying to do. Why
that's wrong. That's wrong coming from. If I say what I'm saying and I say that, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not that type of person. I ain't gonna single nobody out like that.
Bro, like I got a little event coming up, nigga. I'm going to the Sacramento Kings little fan day or whatever, nigga, for my daughters and shit, right? So, but I'm also buying tickets to the Sac and Knicks game, nigga, in March, nigga. See bitch ass niggas. You know what I mean? So, but, know what I mean? I gotta get tested again. You know what I mean?
It'd be fucked up if they mandate Sacramento or wherever the Kings play up.
Can't force people to take.
Mandate that shit. Like you can't get no unless you.
They can only do that shit. They can only do that. They can only pretend to do that shit through your job, right?
You might fuck around, go to a Knick.
That shit is technically illegal, nigga. They can't mandate you for.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
It's illegal, right? So boom, like, and this is where Joe Biden is losing people, nigga, because nigga, it's like, bro, you can't do. You think everybody ain't stupid, son? Like I keep saying it because they think everybody idiots, nigga. Yes, a lot of people might be stupid, but nigga, everybody ain't fucking stupid. I mean, and these niggas think we slipping out here and we don't see what's going on. We do, nigga. But let's finish this conversation on the video. We got about a little 5 minutes left. Let her get it in and we're going to comment on it. And you know what I mean?
All right.
End it up.
95% protection level, which is similar to the top vaccine. Johnson & Johnson, for example, is only 66%. So the second thing is that if you had recovered from COVID and you get vaccinated, you don't just have the same risk of side effects as everybody else. You actually have an increased risk.
You see that since my wife and I had it, and if she get that.
That's because of the risk of hyperinflammation. So what I'm saying to the university.
So Unfortunately, they're not showing the whole video of he's continuing with his PhD. Nigga said, but bro, like he just said, you got to increase the effect. You know what I mean? If you had it and then you get vaccinated, then you get the shit again. So,
which is what's going on. A lot of, I mean, in a lot of places, a lot of like they got something going on in Israel right now where Israel is like 90% vaccinated, and they going through a crazy spike of everybody having it and being sick, and some people dropping. I mean, and they all vaccinated, the whole country.
shit don't make no sense.
Maybe the medicine ain't good enough or something.
That shit boom gang, nigga. That shit don't make no sense.
And medicine is not as powerful.
It's the same. It's the same medicine, bro. Like let's stop. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You got it's going on out here too.
Oh, E. You think that's E, that's racist, E.
What?
That thought to think that Americans is getting a different.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
That's what you just thought. That's exactly what you
joke, man. It's a little inside joke. Nah, it's real, nigga. I know it's real. It's real as you know. I'm just, a little inside joke. Something we can laugh about. It's not funny. It's not funny. My bad. You right. Nah, you right. You right. I just said it to myself. You right. You right. I was ignorant of it.
That's fucked up, nigga. That was fucked up.
Nah, it's all right. It's all right. Because
I ain't even sensitive, nigga. I'm just saying.
Nah, it's all right. That was wrong by me. I apologize for everybody, you know, that took offense to that. Or may take offense to that when they look back.
You ain't gotta apologize, nigga. I'm just
I don't get that Nicki Minaj treatment.
In this situation, but in a situation like this, you ain't gotta be very sensitive, nigga. It's either you want on one side or the next, bro. That's just how life be, nigga. You can't play both sides of the fence, nigga. You know what I mean? Me,
well, in this case, I think being that they coming out with another shot, I think I think I can play both sides of the fence.
But it's not a rap album,
from my point of view.
You know, but it's not a rap. Even though
well, they dropping them like mixtapes, so I don't know.
I don't think I see it from my vision. I think y'all just saying it from where, he got it. I'm looking at it like, okay, I looked at it. I made a decision to get it because, like I said, the pros outweighed the cons. And now I'm dumbfounded because they're coming out with another one. I see because there's other strands, but I think that one shot was
the pros did not outweigh the cons.
Maybe if they would have kept it real the first time, maybe I wouldn't have it.
But E,
right? Can I get some compassion here?
No, we got compassion. We love you.
Give me no compassion. I'm like, wow, what did I do?
Oh, nigga, we love you. You're not
niggas hoodwinked me. They hoodwinked me. They bamboozled me. They let me astray. They did all of that shit. All of that shit was done to me.
Yeah, for sure. And to be honest, we're not.
I didn't say for sure.
We're not coming for you, nigga. We actually feel you, and we're telling you how you was hoodwinked, bamboozled, and led astray, nigga. You feel me? That's the point, nigga. You feel me? It's not the point.
It's the point of the conversation.
That was the point of the conversation, and the point why I dropped her knowledge. And to be honest, he didn't even go into complete depth of what she completely said. You feel me? Like, nigga, when I go to the crib, nigga, I might restart this live, nigga, and go back in on this shit because, nigga, like my nigga Hulk Hogan, these hoes keep playing with us, nigga. You feel me?
Hulk Hogan said that?
Yeah. Oh!
Damn, Hulk Hogan. I didn't know that. I wouldn't expect that from him.
With us, nigga, because they think we dumb, nigga, and we not dumb, bro. We see that shit they trying to pull, nigga. Now they mad at us because 70% of us won't go get that shit, nigga. Fuck no, nigga. Not after the Tuskegee bullshit, nigga.
I gotta watch the news more.
A lot of things.
Nigga, now stop. No,
that's what you gotta stop watching, nigga.
No shit.
You talking about the Tuskegee shit?
No,
I'm like, hold on, man. I need to watch the news more.
No, you need to watch the news.
Yeah, see, and you know, that's just sad, man.
You need to stop watching the news.
That's just sad.
And you need to
I don't watch the news, man. I don't watch the news enough.
Be quiet and let me educate you, nigga.
All right. Educate away, nigga.
You need to start researching, nigga. That's the problem, nigga. Don't research on Channel 11, nigga, or just Google, nigga. Go watch documentaries about your history, nigga. Africa, Asia, nigga. Fucking because you thought we just from Africa, nigga. No, the planet belongs to black people, nigga. Period. Nigga. You understand me? So
you drifting off topic.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you, nigga, go study, nigga, and you'll learn the shit you need to learn. And then you can recognize the shit you need to recognize. And when they coming for you, nigga, with molecular warfare, nigga, with internet warfare or physical warfare, nigga, the fuck? War is war, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga?
Spiritual warfare, economical warfare.
Oh, talk to him, nigga.
Psychological warfare.
Come on.
There's levels to this shit. It's levels to
This shit, nigga.
There's levels to it.
Come on, nigga.
You don't need to see a tank coming down your neighborhood to know you in war.
Nigga, for sure, nigga. First time a nigga tell you, nigga, we at war, nigga, and you was like, when? But nigga, the whole time, nigga, then you realize, nigga, we at war, nigga.
Biological warfare, which is what this could be summed up in, because nobody want to get down to the point of where the fuck it came from. Is this a weapon? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I asked. I was wondering. That's what I said. I think it's this. Biological warfare is the word.
But Shah, that's where they got it out, right? We already know they got it out of the Wuhan lab, nigga, from American funding, my nigga. We already know that, bro. Those are not cap or no, nigga. Those are facts, not cap, nigga. You feel me? I don't have to.
I don't think I've been saying anything outrageous when it comes to what I injected into my body. I don't think I said anything outrageous about it. I think I'm telling you the honest truth from my point of view.
And you have some. And you're not mad about it, but you have some regrets.
Well, no, not necessarily. I don't have a regret because I made my mind up and I was confident. I was confident and I felt, I wouldn't say the word good because I'm taking a vaccine, but I felt like I made the right choice. But I felt a little bamboozled and all that other shit when they came out with the booster. I mean, it caught me like, whoa. So you trying to say from what I read,
that sounds like
when I did my research.
Sounds like regret right there.
Maybe it wasn't good enough, but y'all definitely pulled the wool over my head with that one. Now you want me to take another one? You know what I think about that one? That made me think, okay, let's say it is biological warfare, all that shit put together.
You mean say
they injected me with something, and everything got to eat to keep going. Now they want you to come back for the booster shot. Because they keep feeding it. That's what's going to do. All they need to do is eat every 6 months, every 6, 7, whatever time is whatever they want to do. That's what got me thinking. Like, so they expect me to come every like it's like what the fuck you got to do to live? You got to like even though that's like more 4 years, it's like I got to get my ID through a shot now. Like what else? You know what I'm saying? You got to get your ID like every 2 years, every 3 years. You got to renew the shit. So now I got to renew. You put shit in my body. That don't sound right at all. Hey, I got to renew that.
They say They say COVID. So
you feel me though?
Oh,
you feel me?
Chill, son. Chill. Son.
Y'all don't agree with me?
I'm just saying,
bro. No, we do agree with you. No, bro. We're not mad at you. We're sad.
Well, I was making a point right there. That's why I said, I was like, all right. You know what I'm saying? My point. I don't know if you feeling it the same way as me, basically. That's why I said feel me.
No, you know what? To be honest with you, fam, like at this point, like I've studied too much of how the government do people, the common citizens. So I don't trust government at all. You know what I mean? Even though in America we're set up very nice. You know what I mean? But it's still dangerous. It's still fucked up. It's still like They try to paint this broad brush over everybody like we're all living the same fucking lives when we're not. Or we're not all into the same thing. So you can't just put the same things into everybody's fucking body, nigga. And that's the fucking truth, nigga.
You still scrapping. Yeah, I know. You're right.
Like, some people like to smoke crack every day, nigga. Some people that smoke crack once and die, nigga. That's how life is, nigga.
You ain't supposed to put that shit in your body.
Like,
that's why.
Like, nigga, because, nigga, we not all our spirits ain't built the same, nigga. That's not how it works. So to think, nigga, that
it's not a one size fit all, you know what I mean?
Nigga, so to think you could just mandate some shit for everybody, nigga, and niggas ain't gonna have detrimental side effects, nigga, or they family that you can have some shit that you could maybe pass on, nigga, without educating fully, and then they say, oh, don't do no nigga, how that nigga gonna get blocked for saying research, nigga, regardless of the ball situation or niggas spreading hyperbole, nigga. Let's really talk, nigga. Like, the real message is, nigga, do your homework, nigga, and not homework by listening to what these fuck boys tell you, nigga. Go research what is the COVID vaccine. I mean, COVID, nigga. Then go, nigga, research what is a vaccine, nigga. Then go research, nigga, what they do, nigga. Go do your homework, nigga. These dumbass niggas just putting shit in their body without doing homework, nigga. You're an idiot, nigga.
You gotta take it all, and you gotta even take history in.
I don't
history. History was a lot to do with me deciding to take it.
I don't
history.
mean you specifically, nigga. But at the end of the day,
hold on. He said, hold on. I need to see what he said.
I said history.
Yeah.
I said history had a lot
to do with my. History was a big reason why.
Yeah, it had a lot to do with my decision.
Yeah, listen.
Well, like I said,
what part of history?
It's been previous epidemics going on, and whatever they want to call it, pandemics. So at least one time it happened with the smallpox thing. It took out a lot of people, it's got a lot of people. You know what I mean? And they came up with a vaccine in the 20s.
It came out.
That happened in history. That happened 100 years ago.
Hold on, E. It didn't take out a lot of our people. It took out a lot of their people.
Man, like I said, man, people is people.
You don't want to talk about it.
People is people. People is people. What I'm saying is well, you know what? That's my eyes. I don't look at one person being a color and this and that. But I know it's a fact, so I gotta treat it the way it is what it is. But at the same time, we eat, breathe, we have the same color blood. Like, we fucking all human beings. It don't, it was a pandemic going on back in the day. I mean, I know some African Americans alive at that time because I got ancestors that was alive at that time. They not. I wouldn't even consider them ancestors. My great.
What you mean? Some African Americans alive at that time?
No. He made the comment. Didn't he just say there's nothing but white people? Didn't he just say that back then?
No, he talking about the people who was affected by the disease that you said.
I said, yeah, back in the 20s.
He didn't say whether other people was here. You know what I'm saying? He said the people who were affected by it.
Back in the 20s. 1920s? Yeah. And I said, I'm sure it was some black people who were affected by that too. I'm pretty sure it was. I don't think that it was totally, you know what I'm saying? It just went by black people. I don't know. I'm not gonna go there and say that because I don't know who actually caught it. I just know it was a pandemic.
Shit that's
you can only know through research.
That befuddles me, right? Is that they were spreading this propaganda that we was getting it the most, right? And for some reason, we still not the most vaccinated, and we're not the most dying, right? And I don't want to spread no propaganda or, you know what I mean? But they always lying to niggas and telling niggas what they think they want to hear to make them fearful, right? Why you think they would tell people black people dying the most at that shit? So you can run out and go get this fucking shit in your body, nigga. When it's not the truth. I ain't got no vaccine. I caught COVID, nigga. I'ma just, nigga, I caught this shit. Nigga, I wasn't on no fucking respirator, my nigga.
Nigga, you good. I'm happy. I'm thankful. My man wasn't on no respirator. That's my homie.
For people that, and I'm not trying to sound like, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta take it back for a minute because I've lost people in my lifetime that I love to death. So I'm not trying to diminish or, you feel me? Rest in peace to all the people that didn't beat that fight, right? But what I'm saying is, you know what I mean? Let's not act like there's not other factors to take into account, right? You can't just cut it into a thin slice when shit has nuance, my dude. Right? Nigga? You get shit from your family members. You might have your own shit that you've obtained through your own life. Come on, bro. Niggas could have been dying and they just calling everything the OV, nigga. We already know how these people move, bro. Can't believe everything here and even half of what you see, nigga, because these niggas stay lying to you. So I move how I move, and I made it 34. I might not make it to 35, but nigga, at least I made it to 30 fizzy, nigga. You feel me? Because nigga, I listen to myself. I don't listen to these niggas that think they got my best interest when they know. How you gonna have my best fucking interest when you don't even fucking know me? That's the shit that be killing me the most. You don't even know me. How you got my best interest? Fuck no. Fuck no. Have you met people, nigga? Fuck out of here. I just don't believe niggas and what they say, bro. I just don't. I'm blessed because I don't. Or I'm ignorant, you know? Either or.
No, I ain't never wrong being ignorant.
But that's why I acknowledge it. I'm either blessed or I'm either ignorant, nigga. Either or. I acknowledge both sides of the coin, nigga, because that's how I live. You know what I mean? Any last words, bro? Because I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too.
Because any last words, my G, nigga? You feel me?
Yeah, I think.
Nah, it's always. Go ahead, E.
Nah, so I think we shed some light, just a little bit of light on the way we feel.
Nah, for sure.
Rather than just going against the grain, just to go against the grain. It's no made up shit.
And just to reiterate, my nigga,
that's that made up shit.
Don't feel attacked, bro. If you feel like that's the best thing you needed to do for yourself, nigga, then 100%, my nigga. You know what I mean? For sure. Yeah. I stand with you, nigga, because nigga, just like if a nigga had cancer and you was taking an experimental drug, that's what you got to do, nigga. But you might, you know what I mean? But it's all physical, mental, and spiritual, nigga. You know what I mean? That's what they forget, nigga. They don't promote teaching. They don't promote taking care of yourself. They just promote taking the vaccine. What about these fucking morbidly obese ass people that's not taking care of themselves? You think the vaccine is just gonna save them because they got a vaccine? No, it's not. How about you take care of yourself first, live right, nigga, and not live right for everybody else. Live right for yourself.
That's what I do, nigga. I take care of myself first. Number one.
Period.
That's the reason I do shit.
Nigga, if you take care of yourself, then you can take care of everybody else. If you ain't taking care of yourself, who you gonna take care of?
Except I was bamboozled, led astray.
Bruh, we're not gonna get back into that. But that's what I mean, bro. It's like,
man. It's true though. Nigga. It's true.
But they don't promote taking care of yourself so you can take care of anybody else. They promote, oh, it's this, so take this. Nah, that's not the way.
I was bamboozled, nigga. I know that though.
I know you know that.
You wasn't bamboozled, man.
He was bamboozled. But he wasn't,
man.
People can make that argument. See, people don't make that argument.
This nigga like the three little pig in the wood house, nigga. Like when the wolf come, nigga, it's gonna be easy to blow it over, nigga.
Nah, see, my thing is this: the information is out there. A lot of people do things that they want to do and don't give a fuck who got what to say about it. You know what I'm saying? Right. They'll argue you down. It's not like it's being hidden from you. It's being hidden from if all you do is watch your TV screen it's hidden from you on your mainstream news. You know what I'm saying? But now you got to do some discernment, and you got to go the extra route to where you might be up for 12 hours fucking doing research. You might not go to sleep till 5 a.m. because you're doing research. You still got power and dominion over what you put in your mind. You feel me? Now, if you put bullshit in your mind, that's on you.
So you wanted to do the shit. It just didn't. The research didn't add up.
I don't think he said he wanted to do it.
What happened?
It sounded like you wanted to do it, but the research didn't add up.
Clearly, you don't know me, my nigga. You don't know nothing about me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not accusing
you don't know nothing about me.
I think
you don't know nothing about me.
No, I think
that's what I asked. Nigga, I asked the question. I ain't accused you of nothing.
I think you tried to spin.
You said you got bamboozled. You said you got bamboozled.
And let us.
That's false, nigga. You bamboozled yourself. That's what I'm saying.
My reason.
People are bamboozling themselves.
Man, listen, man.
Because the information is there.
Explained it.
The information on a lot of things is there. It's just that people only use one source. Mainstream news. Oh, they said this, they said that. Okay, I'm gonna go do that.
Bro, number one,
your laptop sitting over there, your cell phone in your pocket.
Listen,
you know what I mean? Like, you didn't motherfucking take no other means but press click on your fucking remote.
What's that nigga on?
I'm not even just talking about you. I'm talking about people.
The nigga that's on CNN, he on right now. What's his name?
John
Lennon. He didn't convince me to take that shit. No. Yeah, nothing. I didn't even. This is the first time I thought of that nigga probably since last year. Seriously.
So who convinced you?
I had people close to me
who convinced you?
Tell me their stories, and it convinced me to do it. It convinced me to consider it. That's where I'm gonna start. It convinced me to consider it. Just don't block it out. It is something. So
this is not what he told me, but
listen, bro. This is some real talk right now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I told you.
So what was the talk that we had? That was fake talk?
I don't even remember having a conversation from the jump. Since you said we had a conversation, I'll give you that. But this is real talk right now, and I'm telling you, you know, he went out. So I'll wait till he comes out.
I'm here.
Nah. He said that I told him that before. So I was like, nah. Well, if I did, then block that shit out. Basically. I just don't. My whole thing is like, yo, I felt like I said to myself, like, yo, I was, I felt betrayed. You know what I'm saying? I'm entitled to that feeling, right? Because they told me one thing, and now they made it. They kind of swindled it along, like, oh, you have an option of doing this.
But see, you missing my whole point, though. You missing my whole point. You can't keep blaming. They doing what they assigned to do. You know what I'm saying? They doing what they paid to do. They get paid millions to mislead you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
But at the end of the day, how do you value yourself at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? Do you just take what the fuck they say and you just go along with? They're paid to do what they telling you. You know what I mean? What do you value yourself at? Do you value yourself enough to sit up there and say, "Hold on, let me do some research"?
Listen, bro. Listen. Oh shit, my bad. I do value myself. That's why I put my feet. I opened up the fucking computer. I browsed. That's why I came up with my own plan.
I can't let a nigga capture me.
I came up with my own plan. I said I ain't just doing this shit because I was against it. I just didn't do that shit for no reason. I had to.
Just stop, man.
Bro, matter of fact, you know what?
Just stop.
Matter of fact, I think I got my vaccine before we even spoke. Right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. Oh shit, my bad.
So all this about telling you that I was saying,
you don't always have to try to wiggle yourself out of you don't always have to try to win an argument, bro. You already put things on wax, and you do this all the time. You put things on wax, and then you act like it never happened. And now you trying to tell me something completely different. You don't got to do that. It's not about winning arguments, bro. We conversing, we conversating, we building.
Yeah, I know.
You already put your claim on. Your claim is already in a file. You know what I mean? Like over a month ago when we spoke about this. Now you saying something completely different. Like you don't got to do that.
What was I saying then?
Like at the end of the day, you got to keep it real with yourself, nigga.
Yeah,
you can't keep it real with me. That's cool. I ain't nobody. You don't know me, but you got to keep it, nigga. Keeping it real with yourself got to mean something to you, my nigga.
Yo, see now you defamating my character. That's what that shit just switched.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Keeping it real got to mean something to you. You got to keep it real with yourself.
Hold on. Now we on it. Now what did I say?
You talking about all this research? You actually told me and 2 other people I did no research. I just listened to the news and they said this, that, and the third, and that's what I did. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't researched nothing. Now you missed the research.
That was a lie. Maybe I was just bullshit. Maybe I was.
Here we go. See.
I didn't say that just now.
That's one thing we don't do, man. We don't just lie to folks when we building and all that. We don't just talk just to talk. We don't talk because we got lips. We like,
personal.
Bro, come on, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
Nothing personal.
It ain't nothing personal to me because at the end of the day, you move how you move and you do what you do. But when you in my space, I'm gonna call your feet to the carpet. You know what I mean? When you said something, I'm gonna bring that up. Like, yo, bro, you said something else. You know what I mean?
You got the honest truth out of me. I was like, nah, I gotta keep it real with this nigga. He wanted he real. He want to keep it real. Fuck it. This is what.
So if you kept it real with me then what you keeping with me right now? Are you keeping it fake with me right now?
That's what I did. That's what I did. That's how I came to the conclusion to get the shot. So everything else, I don't know. But when the way I came to getting the conclusion to the shot, and something is a little bit is coming back to a conversation we did have. A little bit is coming back. No, I'm listening.
A little bit.
Let me finish.
We spoke for like 3 hours.
Bro, hold up, bro. A little bit is coming back because I remember that something, and I said something about research. No, you said somebody, one of y'all niggas said something about research. And then that's when the whole thing about media, the mainstream media, that's that mainstream media, that's how that whole thing popped. That's how that whole thing get. But the thing is, man, listen, that was being ignorant that day. Fact of the matter is, I was being ignorant that day. And I'll say it. A lot of times we talking about the Knicks and shit. I'm saying, if I say something, I'm going down with it. I don't care. I said it, it's etched in stone. And that's that. But now we on some real life shit, and I seen how this shit is blowing up. This shit is really big. I didn't see it getting to this at this point. This shit is big, right? Am I bugging out? Are we bugging out having this conversation?
It ain't just get big, it been big.
But I mean,
since they declared what they declared on the people, it's been big.
When we had that conversation, it got bigger. That's what I'm saying. Being that it got bigger, I'm like, nah, this ain't no joking matter. People really feel serious. If somebody ready to give up fucking $20 million a year, I don't give a fuck. $20 million a year, somebody willing to do
how much Kyrie making? He making more than that.
I don't have 30-something million.
37 a year, right?
30-something.
Yeah, here it is, for $20 million a year, but you get the point. It's a lot. So when I see something like that, because I'm a sports, we all love sports, we all love basketball. When I see something like that gets in my head and that intrigues me. Like, wow, this shit is bigger than I thought. But that's not the first thing, because it's been other. Of course, there's been other things that happen. But being that I appeal to, I like sports and shit like that makes a difference. Fuck, Kyrie playing a couple stops away from me on the train. That's where they play, the Barclays Center. So this shit is real, man. It's pretty evident now. If you didn't know, now you know. Basically.
But yo,
yeah, man.
On that note, we had a flame ass conversation, fellas. I'm gonna drop a bomb real quick, nigga, because that shit is fire, right? RIP to all the people that lost their selves from this, real thing. It's a real thing out here. You know what I mean? People You know what I mean? Whether you want to or you don't want to, you know what I mean? That's your personal choice. You know what I mean? As a human being, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna tell you whether I want or I don't. You should probably figure it out if you watch. But you know what I mean? On that note, for my nigga,
No, that's real.
Shaw Legacy.
All right.
This is the Smoking Nick. I'm your boy La Owens, you know what I mean? We had a tough conversation, and you know what I mean? We might link up next time and continue the conversation because obviously, you feel me, we all got strong opinions, and I ain't gonna lie. We need to get this shit out here because shit is serious. This shit ain't no joke, right? I might laugh, but
that's a fact.
It really ain't no joke. So we actually do need to have this conversation. So on that note, I mean, this is TSK, the Smoking Nick, and we out. Know what I mean?
All right.
Peace.
Yo.